Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. So I hope that you guys are all having an amazing week this week. I've got my coffee on standby because your girl needs it today, that's for sure. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your favorite drink, grab a snack, whatever makes you comfortable. Let's get into today's video. So from the title of this video, as y'all can see, we are going to be doing a top MLM fails. So all of these MLM fails are actually fails that you all sent to me in my email. So thank you to those who sent them to me, and I'm going to react to some today. So a lot of the fails that I have today are Beachbody fails. I'm assuming y'all just like to send me Beachbody ones because I was in Beachbody myself. So I normally can really talk about my experience or tell you guys if what they're saying is true or not based on being in the MLM myself. So let's watch this first video. This one's pretty long. It's about 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Today is travel day, and I just want to reiterate, when life is crazy, and you feel overwhelmed, that feeling is a choice. And when you are feeling that way, this is me challenging you to stop everything and focus on yourself for even 5 minutes. Go into your room and do some stretching, some deep breaths. Maybe just take a quick walk around your block. If you have more time, push play on a workout and just get into movement because you will feel so much better.
So I have to pause it here because the whole statement of her feeling like overwhelmed is a choice. It's something that you choose. I don't agree with her at all. I don't think that people wake up today and say, I want to be stressed, overwhelmed, anxious, have those feelings of feeling overwhelmed and anxious and all of that. I don't think that people just wake up and say, yeah, today I want to feel stressed. I want to feel overwhelmed. People just wake up feeling that way, especially in the world that we're in today. And a lot of people are struggling with the cost of living situation, the job situation, everything that has happened with this pandemic. I feel like overwhelm is a very common thing that a lot of people are feeling currently. Now, the only thing that we can decide, because we can't really decide when we feel overwhelmed, it's a feeling that you're going to feel with whatever's going on in your life. I don't think that you choose that, but the only thing that we can choose is how we move forward with that. So if she said it like that, if she said, oh, overwhelm is something that you can work through, or you can make a plan when you're feeling overwhelmed, kind of going in that route, I would be like, okay, that's an argument to make, because if you feel overwhelmed, it's learning those coping skills of, okay, I feel overwhelmed. What can I do to help lift that load a little bit while I'm feeling that way? Maybe you're a super organized person. I know I am. When I feel overwhelmed, I make a huge list, everything I have to do from most important to least important. And then I schedule out what is feasible for me to do today, whether that is schoolwork or YouTube video or whatever. I try and prioritize okay, what can I do to lessen that feeling of overwhelm? And for me, being a super list person, that's writing a list and seeing everything down on a piece of paper, but that may not be for everyone. So I feel like she could have talked about that. She could have been like, oh, feeling overwhelmed isn't a choice, but how you go about it and how you move forward is something that you could learn how to maneuver or learn skills to get you through feelings of overwhelm. Because I just feel like sometimes you can't control when you're overwhelmed. Life is hard. Life happens, things happen. There are periods in life when we are going to feel extremely overwhelmed, and that's just how life is going to be. Not every moment is going to be butterflies and rainbows, but I'm assuming that she is kind of stating something like a workout because she's in Beachbody. She's going to try and promote that, and then she just clearly got done with a Beachbody workout, so she's going to try and twist oh, if you're overwhelmed, if you're stressed, if you have anxiety, working out is the perfect solution when it may not be the perfect solution for certain people. So I think that's kind of where she's going with all of this.
And come into whatever you just left with a new mindset and a new energy. I need to make these workouts a priority to keep myself sane. Let's just say that. This 100% is therapy. And I let it be. I am 100% fully present. I am focusing on each moves. I'm focusing on that muscle-mind connection. That's what this program is all about. And it is just this amazing release. Also, listening to the cues of the trainer. Like, this is also personal development. Like, when you listen to these trainers, it is personal development, and they're challenging you not only physically but mentally too. And now going into this day, I can give myself and my family the best version of me. We are leaving in like 3.5 hours, so it's go time. It is now time to use all these endorphins and all this energy and this mental clarity to make sure we do not forget anything. Like, we cannot risk forgetting any hockey equipment. Both boys are in a tournament this weekend. Instead of, waking up when the kids wake up and feeling that anxious, overwhelmed feeling of being rushed to not forget the things, rushed to get myself ready, rushed to get ready, rushed to pack up both hockey bags, rushed to pack up clothes for the weekend, rushed to pack up snacks for the weekend and get gas and all that crap. Like, we paused, we woke up early, we put ourselves first, and now we can tackle the rest of the day with our best foot forward. This is how I have learned through the last almost 9 years to handle situations like this. And this is how I cope with dealing, with all the things that we wear as moms, as far as hats. I put myself first. And life just works better. Long-winded explanation short. So if you are a mom and you're like, how in the heck do people do all these things? How do they make life look so easy? It's because we choose to do the hard thing first and wake up early before the sun and push play on the workout. And from there, it is an amazing ripple effect on your entire life. So that's the secret sauce of today. If you are interested in joining us in February, snagging this amazing opportunity and this getting started bundle with one of those $40 promo codes that I have, please reply February and I'll be in touch with details.
So clearly she ends this with, oh, you should join our group for February. So clearly when they speak about these type of things, it's to then lead into selling you something, selling you that product. Now, I am glad that she found a coping skill for her, which is working out, and that's amazing. Working out for a lot of people can feel so good. So I feel like working out and stuff can be good for so many people, or even just something like going on a walk could be a good coping skill and stuff like that. So I am glad that she found what works for her. But the aspect of this is what everyone should do, that you have a choice to feel overwhelmed, and that it is a choice in your life, and that working out is just the end all be all and is going to make everyone's life better. It's just not the reality for a lot of people. And then the aspect where she said, if you're a mom and you're asking how do other parents or other moms make it look easy, it's because we choose to do the hard things first. I think that she failed to realize that not every parent has the privilege of, I guess, quote, doing the hard things first, as she said it. Some people are single parents. Maybe some people have their spouse deployed. Some people have to work 3 jobs in this economy to try and make ends meet for their family, so they don't have that time. They're actually going to be spending that extra time that they do have getting rest, which is what they should be doing, not trying to come up before, the sun comes out to do a Beachbody workout. So I feel like she just fails to see the privilege that she has to have a partner. Maybe she doesn't work full time. I'm not sure how that is for her. If maybe she is a stay-at-home parent and she has someone else that is out of the home, so she's having that extra time to be able to do workouts and things like that. But I feel like this whole take really fails to take into consideration the privilege that she may have, and kind of how offending it could be for parents to hear, oh, well, I do the hard things first. I wake up before the sun comes out. Sometimes the hard thing is working 3 jobs. Sometimes doing the hard thing first is being a parent, being someone who is waking up every day, maybe as a single parent, or having to work those 3 jobs, sending your kids to daycare, all of those other things. I feel like that is the hard thing, and the working out is just like kind of supplementing that extra time that person may have. But I just felt like this was not the best take. Now, I am not a parent, so I would love to see what you all think down below, but I have a lot of people around me that are parents. Both of my brothers have collectively had 7 children, and I see how their lives are and how difficult that could be to try and manage children or multiple children, work, and all of those things that kind of go into being a parent, being a human. And it does not seem like the easiest job that somebody could have. So the next 2 screenshots, someone actually sent me, I think this is the same person. I think someone ended up sending me a couple emails with this individual in it. So let's see what this story says. So this Instagram story is just a post or 2 pictures that she wrote on. So the first one says, when you find yourself a superfood shake that has a proprietary mushroom blend of adaptogens, helps support the body in times of stress, plus a whole list of things, ashwagandha, I can't even say most of these, that have traditionally been used to help the body adapt and respond to the effects of stress. You give it a try because you no longer want to fall victim to migraines and tension headaches. And then the caption for this post is, from someone who battled severe migraines from age 6 to 26, I was happy to give holistic a try. 8 years ago, I researched the ingredients and what is known as the superfood shake, and I haven't stopped drinking it daily since. And then she hashtagged migraine suck, tension headaches, headache remedies, and clearly she's talking about Shakeology. I've talked about Shakeology many of times. It is essentially a $130 protein shake that is a 30-day supply that you purchase. I have seen other dietitians kind of review this protein, so I will link down below some videos if you want an actual dietitian reviewing it. But as someone who has chronic migraines, has seen multiple neurologists, I have spent over 5 years trying to find remedies for my chronic migraines. Being someone that deals with chronic migraines more than 5 days a week, it is extremely frustrating when I see an MLM rep claiming that their products will cure something like migraines. Let me know if you are someone that gets migraines, but migraines is such a person-to-person like diagnosis, and it takes a lot of people years to figure out like the cure for them, because every person and every body is different when it comes to trying to figure out migraines, which is why it takes some people like myself very long to figure it out. It's because I have to try everything that's on the market to work for migraines in order to try and find like a remedy for it. And some people never find something that helped them. But to then promote your $130 shake as a cure for migraines is not only a health claim, but I think it's really insensitive and frustrating for a lot of people to see. Clearly, this person is using this to promote a health claim to then end up having people purchase it. It's not saying, hey, in my experience, I found something that works. I recommend if you want to give this a try, talk to your doctor. That's a different thing. If you have migraines, I say speak with your doctor. If you have one and you're seeing a doctor for migraines, it's important to speak to them, because some things that you may be doing, like I don't know, certain shakes from certain companies may not be good for you. I know that when I was seeing a neurologist in Washington State, they had to ask me like, how much caffeine are you having? What pre-workout are you having? That's probably not good for you to be drinking daily because of your migraines. So people should not be listening to just a random person on the internet that's just trying to get you to buy their $130 product. But the person also should not be making the health claim and instead recommending, if you are going to give your opinion, recommending that people take that opinion and go see their doctor and see if it's appropriate for them to actually take this product. So in general, I feel like people with chronic illnesses are really preyed upon when it comes to multi-level marketing companies. I feel like MLM reps love to make health claims. I feel like even some MLMs make health claims. Like the things that they say their product does has never actually been shown to work or to have like third-party studies done on it. So I feel like MLMs or MLM reps love to prey upon people that have chronic illnesses, trying to say that their product can cure them. I have seen people try and cure migraines to cancer with their MLM product. I think it's ridiculous. It's not appropriate. And it is a health claim that should be reported to the FTC, so the FTC can send out warning letters to the MLM company about these health claims. I also think it's interesting to see MLM reps promote health claims in general, because I guarantee you someone in their upline that is at the very tippy top, that's been in the MLM for 10 plus years, has been told to promote things like this. Hey, you need to share about your chronic illness and how this product is helping you. Hey, you need to share about your anxiety and your depression and mental health issues so that you can get people to relate to you, to get them in this MLM. So I definitely want to say that this comes from the top down, and it's not just reps thinking like, yeah, I should just say this. It's them being told that they should be sharing these things. And then in MLMs, people don't really question those things. And a lot of people in MLMs don't even know it's illegal to make health claims. So this person may not even know that they're not allowed to make a health claim. So I bet someone from the top told them that they should promote this. And then they didn't tell them how they're not allowed to use health claims. It's illegal and could be reported to the FTC. So I think it's important to talk about health claims, income claims, so that we can get people in MLMs that aren't aware that they're not allowed to make those claims, to get them to actually be aware so that they aren't making those claims. I feel like this is all like MLM health scam video. So the next one is a Young Living rep. Now this was sent to me, so let's hear what this person has to say.
Hi, Baby Steps to Wellness. And I just wanted to come on and share a very cool testimony from my family to yours. I know in this season of life, unfortunately, we know lots of people who are dealing with pain. And part of my testimony, my husband has had to have 2 back surgeries for bulged discs, one of which he had in the fall of last year. Leading up to his surgery, he was not allowed to take any anti-inflammatories, any pain medications, anything the whole week prior to surgery. And if you are in extreme debilitating pain, that is something that is just unfathomable for you, but you have to go through it. And so as we were watching my husband just try to push through it, he was going days and days without sleep. We had to find something else. So I have to share the tools that we used that helped him. So one of the things we did is we took our clear veggie capsules and filled it with 5 drops Copaiba, 5 drops Idaho Grand Fir, which used to be called balsam fir, but it's now Idaho Grand Fir, and 5 drops frankincense. So all of those in one veggie capsule, and he took that internally. So he couldn't take turmeric, he couldn't take fish oils, he couldn't take anything the doctors asked him not to. You know, I leave it up to you if that's something you want to follow. We did, but he was able to take the essential oils along with Ningxia, and he hadn't been able to get sleep for 5 days. We got him that combination of veggie capsule with Ningxia, and he slept 6 hours straight. Up to that point, he hadn't been able to sleep more than 20 minutes at a time. And that is just awful when you're in pain. And so I just had to share this tool for you because it is such a blessing for if you know anybody who is dealing with pain. Something that you can use in your system that won't continue to tax it when you're already being taxed. These actually will help fuel your body as opposed to hurt it, will also help in recovery. So I hope that blesses you, and yes, have a great day.
It's so frustrating to see these health claims because I can totally understand the aspect of finding something that works for you and how happy you could be at that. A bulging disc, I know that someone I know has a bulging disc, herniated disc, one of those two, but the pain was extreme and it was a lot. That person got into a car accident, and then I think they ended up having like 3 herniated discs or bulging discs. I'm not sure like the verbiage on it, but I know that person that I know was in excruciating pain for a very, very long time after that car accident. So I can understand that aspect of these health claims, is that these people just found something that works for them and they're so excited and they're so happy. But the reason that they share these things is to sell a product to someone, and they're not allowed to make health claims. They're not allowed to sit here and be like, well, this product can work for you because it worked for me, it worked for my spouse, it worked for my mom, it worked for whoever. You can't make a claim that a product can cure or fix something that you are going through when it comes to your health. That's a big issue that the FTC takes like pretty heavily. And the issue that we see with these essential oil MLMs is a lot of people in these MLMs promote ingesting these products when they can be extremely damaging to ingest. We are seeing a lot of health claims made with essential oils that are not safe for anybody to be taking. That product in the way that they're saying it. So that's why these health claims are so negative, is because for a lot of people, these products can harm them, not help them. So it's important to not make health claims, because then people are going to believe that and be like, oh, I should buy that for my herniated disc or my bulged disc. And then they are going to then go buy that product. And we don't know if their body, whatever they have, this is going to harm them, or if it's even safe to take the product like these MLM reps are trying to say that they are. I know that a lot of these essential oils aren't safe for a lot of people with allergies, people with animals, people who are ingesting them. It's not safe for those specific situations. So for claims like this, I am glad that they found something to work for them. I'm always going to be happy that someone finds something that works for them, but they can't be making these claims. That's all. That's what it comes down to, is these claims are inappropriate to try and sell people essential oils for the herniated disc. I'm sorry, but I can't imagine how much pain someone is in for that. And then to tell them that, oh, buy this essential oil is going to fix it, I don't think is really appropriate. If you want to do that, it's the same concept with the migraines. Go see your doctor, see what they say. Do not take what MLM reps say about these products and what they could do for your health. Don't take that as like a solid form of instruction. I can't think of the word, but don't take that as like the end all be all. Make sure that you are asking your doctor about products like this, and if you can have them based on those specific health concerns like a herniated disc or migraines. Okay, so this one, I can't actually play it because it has music on it, but the next MLM fail is a Instagram reel, I believe, and it is for It Works. I like how today's is like a lot of your wellness or fitness MLMs, but this one says, I'm hiring uncapped pay, weekly bonuses, $1,000 bonus on the table, and set your own hours. So the second slide says, manifesting this, landing to the girl who can't afford to fill her gas tank and is living paycheck to paycheck. And then her description says, hoping this finds the right girl. So she's talking about, oh, you have uncapped pay, you have weekly bonuses, $1,000 bonus on the table, and then she wants to promote this to people who can't afford to fill their gas tanks and are living paycheck to paycheck. So let's look at It Works, just their income. What do people average or on average make in It Works? I found the most recent income disclosure statement, which I believe was 2022. The average monthly income for It Works reps in their most recent income disclosure statement is $304, with 85% of those reps making on average $87 a month. So the overall average is $304 a month. So then I actually went to the ranks itself and looked at what rank those people are making on average, and 85% of people are in the starter rank in It Works, and that starter rank makes $87 a month. So let's do the math. 87 times 12. That is $1,044 for 85% of reps. And then if we do the 304, that's $3,648 for 12 months. So to some people, they're like, I'll take anything. I'll take the $1,000 a year. I'll take the $3,800 a year, because that's something extra. The thing to talk about, though, is what do you need to actually be qualified in these MLMs? If you are unaware, in a lot of MLMs, you have to be qualified to get paid or to make commissions, or in general, get your paycheck that you're making every month. So for example, if you are making $87, say, from customers buying products for the month on average, in order to actually be paid out that $87, how much is the company forcing you to purchase in order for you to actually get that $87? So I did the math, I looked it up, I found the resources, and it says in order to be qualified to earn income each month, so to be commission qualified, a distributor must complete one of the following. So there's two options. One, they can successfully process a minimum 80 BV auto ship, or number two, they have to have at least 400 PBV. So PBV, that's a tongue twister, stands for the sum of the bonus volume from a distributor's personal orders and all of their personally enrolled retail and loyal customer orders. So you need 400 PBV. You need either your customers to purchase $400 worth of products, like 400 volume points worth of products, or you need to purchase 400 PBV volume worth of products in order for you to get paid out your average of $87 a month. So if you aren't getting those purchases, if every single month you are not getting people to buy 400 PBV worth of products to qualify for commissions, you're gonna have to buy that yourself. Now, the other option is you're gonna have to have 80 BV on auto ship that's processed. So what this means is someone has to, and I believe it's the rep themselves, or your other option is to process auto shipment. So something has to be on an auto shipment of 80 BV a month, and that has to already be ordered. It can't be like pending or anything like that. So with all of that being said, number one, it's not easy to make money in this MLM. We can see that 85% of people are only making $87 a month. 87. That is nothing when you see that you need 400 PBV and $80 worth of BV on auto ship. You end up spending more than you're actually making in your MLM per month. So not only is it difficult to make income in this MLM in general, but then you're having to do one of the two, the 400 on PBV, which means you're ordering $400 worth of product, or you have to have that auto shipment of 80 BV in order for you to even get paid out that money. So what happens when you don't have that 80 PV on auto ship and you have to pay that $400 to get a commission of, $87? You're spending more money than you're actually making. So I feel like that's what we see in MLMs a lot, is they don't talk about that. When they are trying to promote their MLM, when they are trying to get you roped up into their MLM, they're going to say, well, on average, people make this much. Say they are honest and they say on average, people make $300 a month. Someone may look at that and be like, you know what? $300 could really help me right now. That could fill up my gas tank to go to work, to go to school, whatever it may be. They don't talk about the requirements to even get that. What are the requirements to be commission qualified? What are the requirements to get paid out? They're not going to talk about that. I know that I never knew that when I joined Beachbody. I had to learn that once I was in it. And then once you're already in it, a lot of people are like, I might as well stick it out. I already spent the money to join, to get that starter kit. I might as well try to promote this to people and to get people to buy this to even make my initial money back. So I think it's interesting that they never talk about this. And this is not just It Works, it's any MLM. Any MLM, they do not talk about the commission qualified requirements that you need. And in my opinion, to have to even hit a commission qualified tier to even get paid out is such a scam. It's like, yeah, pay me this so you can get paid out what you made this month. To me, that's a scam, but that is my personal opinion on that. So with that being said, let me know what y'all thought or think of today's fails. I definitely think that we had a lot of health claims, but then income claims, because that last one was a full blown out income claim. Have $1,000 on your table. No. Because it's going to take them a whole year on average to make $1,000, let alone get the $1,000 like bonus that she's talking about. So let me know what you guys thought of this one. If you guys want me to react to any MLM fails that you personally see, you can definitely send them to my email. I will leave that email down below. And let me know what you guys think about trying to do like an MLM fails a week. I feel like I get sent a lot of them. So I try to see how can I put them into videos. And then I'm also trying to see what deep dives I want to do this year. I haven't done any MLM deep dives thus far this year. So I definitely want to look into that also. So then for, that week I can do a deep dive versus the MLM fails. And then I'm trying to do like a scam video per week. So one MLM dedicated video, whether it's an MLM fails, a deep dive, big news that's happening, whatever it may be. And then one scam or influencer video per week. So let me know what y'all think about that schedule I'm trying to get down. I've been failing the past 3 weeks on it, but I'm trying to get it down. But the biggest fail I've been having is editing. It's like I'll film a video and then I don't have the time to edit it because I have back-to-back school. So I need to work on that. Anyways, so let me know what y'all think of today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. And if you made it this far in the video, leave a coffee emoji in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Clearly, number one, that's health. So in the, of 87%, delete that. I definitely think, okay. Gotta take a good sip before I start.